Hi, JP Fornia of the Movie Jerks here, coming to you on day 27 of 31 Days of Horror, the month where I watch 31 horror films I have never seen every day until I reach Halloween. So what do we got for day 27? We had a bloodbath at the House of Death yesterday. So today we get Silent Madness. Looks like another one from the 80s. He's out now, and terror has just begun. A psychiatrist poses as an ex-sorority sister to stop a slasher freed by a computer error.
Oh my God. They released the wrong man.
A computer error back in 1984? That sounds unlikely. Well, there we go. Silent Madness, day 27.
Silent Madness is one of the later releases in the 80s 3D revival period. During this period, 3D films were either sequels to blockbusters or knockoffs, like this Mad Max mixed with Star Wars, or even this Mad Max mixed with Star Wars. Silent Madness was set up to be a new slasher flick, like Friday the 13th. Yet taking on the same story type as John Carpenter's Halloween, with a criminally insane killer being released from a psych ward to wreak havoc on young adults. Instead, this film added a clever secondary villain, or villains, in the form of two psych ward guards looking to cover up their mistake and also take out those who may get in their way.
I got another report to put in your file.
And they are also perverts.
Verge.
The film was released on October 26, mimicking the same release of John Carpenter's Halloween, although it was meant to recapture Carpenter's success. The film displayed a lack of understanding of the details and the components of why Carpenter's classic is so iconic. In Silent Madness, the killer is not only uninteresting, but has a Friday the 13th type of twist ending, diminishing his evil behavior into something more pathetic and childlike, and in the process, removing the boogeyman quality that they were trying to imply. The kills in this film are few and far between, have a bit of a stooge quality to them, and the long takes between the action are centered on our protagonist, Dr. Gilmore, played by Belinda Montgomery, who's a tough, intelligent, independent woman fighting against a male-dominated system, and bravely on her own investigating creepy locations, and is set out to stop the killer. And she's made up to be pretty badass, until she becomes a damsel in distress in the final climax. This is mainly for people looking for some 80s nostalgia. It is by no means a classic. But those people who love 3D films, even those crowd pleasers from the 80s, Vinegar Syndrome released a spectacular Blu-ray print, allowing viewers to see the film in 2D or two different forms of 3D. And if you're going to watch it, it's going to be for the 3D, because there's certainly not much else going for it. And there you go, day 27 of 31 Days of Horror. Today I watched Silent Madness. What horror films do you think are made better with 3D effects? And if you're curious about other films we're watching this month, be sure to hit our subscribe button for information daily. And for more information about The Movie Jerks, you can go to www.themoviejerks.ca.